All right, so hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is GEG Nevada Monthly Meeting number 6. Woo! Yay! It's been 6 months. And thank you so much for being here. My name is Mimi Laughlin. I am one of the GEG leaders. And please meet the GEG Nevada team. And if you would like to join the leadership team, we welcome everybody. So please let us know. Okay, the norms are very simple. Please mute yourself and please use chat for comments and questions and have fun. Those are the norms. Okay. And if you are not already an official member of this GEG Nevada Google group, please join in. Because if you register, then you will receive important announcements and updates. Okay, so if you go to groups.google.com and instead of my groups, you click on here and then all groups and members, and then you type in GEG Nevada and then join in. That's how you can join. So please, many people don't know about Google Groups. So please share this knowledge and invite your friends and coworkers at your site because we want more people. And some people might be worried that, but I don't want to get overwhelmed with emails. Then here is a way for you to change the subscription. So if you don't want to get too many emails, then you can get a digest version. Okay, I'm going to change it to each email, but I think that is an important step. Okay, all right. So please join us. And oops, sorry. Right, the next slide. Okay, so celebration form. I would like to show you our GEG Nevada website. And in that, there is a celebration form because this group is all about celebrating and inspiring each other. So please complete this form if you have anything to celebrate. Like, for example, I'm sorry, not this one. Oops. Okay, so Nevada Google Educators. I just got certified as Google trainer. So yay, thank you guys. So if you become an innovator or if you become a trainer, please send us your information so that we can celebrate you. And I decided to become a trainer, of course, because of this group, right? And I knew that if I had any questions, I could ask them. So this is a group of, to inspire each other. So please let us know how you're doing and any celebration that you have. Okay. And yep. All right. So our mission is to build a community of educators from around Nevada who empower, inspire, share, and learn together, united in a common interest to leverage technology for transformations in learning. I know, this is a big district, and I'm sorry, this is a big state, and what's happening in Clark County and what's happening in Carson City School District, Washoe, we are all over the place, but our mission is the same, right? We have only one mission, which is, we want to make this learning more exciting for our students. So, and then we want to leverage technology to reach our goals. Okay, that's our mission. And again, welcome to our 6th monthly meeting. we are going to do a quick get to know each other, and then we're going to be talking about office hours. And tech tool of the month is how to add audio to Google Slides. And then we'll be talking about Google Update that is on our agenda. Okay, so let's get to know each other. If you could either take a use your iPhone or use your QR code reader, or I just put in the chat the link to Mentimeter. Okay, and I'm going to talk about this Daruma. Okay, I put a picture here, but so I'm from Japan, and every new year we make everybody makes a New Year's resolution, and Daruma symbolizes perseverance, right? Because it falls and then it like rises. It falls and it rises, falls and rises. So I just wanted to talk about the filling the eyes, So when you buy Daruma, okay, the eyes are blank, right? And then you write your New Year's resolution on the back of Daruma, and then you fill only one eye at the beginning of the year, January 1st. And then you do your best to reach a goal. And if you meet your goal, then you get to fill both eyes. Okay, so my Daruma and my New Year's resolution, this is the same as last year, meaning I couldn't reach it, right? Because it was a little too ambitious. But I'm a golfer. That's my passion. And I want to break 80. So that's been my goal. Okay. And this year I want to. So I have the same Daruma. Hopefully at the end of 2021, I'll be able to fill the other eye. So anyway, let's look at all right. Whoa, to walk. 2021 kilometers this year. That's awesome. Drink more water. It's interesting. Many people don't make New Year's resolution, huh? Okay, that's all right. To take more time for family, friends, and myself. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Online yoga. I want to do that too. To make my bed daily. Yes. Thank you, Jennifer. No resolutions, only goals. Yes. Yes. That's awesome. Read a chapter a week. Yes. All right. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I learned about this Mentimeter when I participated in. Oh, I saw Kae. Kae is from Japan. Let's see. Okay, this is pretty global, huh? There is someone from Japan is participating. That's so cool. Thank you, Kae-san. That's so great. Okay, so anyway, thank you so much. I just wanted to hear everybody's New Year's resolution because in Japan, that's what we talk about in January. All right. Okay, so okay, Scott, office hours.
Office hours. All right. Office hours. The GEG Nevada offers office hours for 1 hour every Tuesday, 4 o'clock, except for during this meeting. If you would like to volunteer, all you need to do is click the link in the chat and sign up and be available for that 1 hour. And sometimes I've had 3 or 4 people. Sometimes I've had no one. So it varies, but I think this is a great thing to offer over the long run. I think GEG Nevada is just going to build steam. And when we have 500 members, or we may already have 500 members, when we have 500 attendees a month, we'll have a system in place. That's my goal. That's my New Year's resolution. That's it. So if you would like to donate an hour of your time, other than today, and at your schools and all the other stuff that you do, and all your trainings and everything else that you're already donating, you go ahead and just click on that link, and that's it. Thank you guys for letting me be of service.
Thank you so much, Scott. All right. Okay. So, Tech Tool of the Month. Should I stop presenting? Yes?
I
Okay.
think you already did, so I can take over and show. And then Christine, I don't know if you were adding stuff to it as well.
Yes, I'm doing something different than yours though. So you're showing
Okay.
one tool that does that, and I'm showing a separate tool.
Okay. So why audio? Improve accessibility and access. You know, students need to hear things. And they may not have the reading. It also provides a listening practice. So I want to demonstrate 3 different ones: read and write, Moat, and then record the slides. And I'm going to share my screen, but before, it is going to be kind of quick, but I'm going to, I created this cheat sheet for you that has links to everything I'm talking about, to install, and how to do different things. Okay, so you will have this. I can drop it in the chat now, and then I just basically kind of just want you to watch the different things. So first, I was going to show you Moat. So this is a Chrome extension that you can install. Once you install it, you're going to have this little M on your Google Slides. And this is something that my kindergartners did today, where they had to unscramble the sentence to make "I see a penguin," which would have been great if they had some audio directions. So how this works is you just click this. Next. I already did this. Allow. Oh, I think I did it on my school account. That's the difference. Okay. So here we go. Then you get this little recording. You can say, I'm going to click record. Okay, I need you to unscramble the sentence and build "I see a penguin." Stop recording. It's thinking. You can listen to it if you want. You can trash it. I'm going to go ahead and insert. And I love this word, automagically. It is going to eventually, it did this quicker this morning, of course. New Jeopardy theme song. I think this is because it's the first time I used it in this account, but in my work account, it automatically came up with a little Moat. Let me try this one more time. Testing, build a sentence, I see a penguin. Stop. Insert. This is brand new. It came out like last week. I played with it in my work account. It worked. Haven't tried it with kids yet. So it looks like I'm going to have a conflict right now. So we'll just get out of that. Take my word for it. The other thing I was going to show you is Read and Write for Google Chrome, which is an extension. It's paid if you want kids to use it, but teachers can get it for free. Okay, all you need to do is on that cheat sheet, I included a link that you have to fill out a form. And if you're a teacher, you can get all the premium features for free. And there's 2 things great that you can do with it. One is you can highlight something. I'm in Google Docs right now. And you can leave voice notes. You have 1 minute of recording time. This is a great sentence. Keep going. Great work. Stop. Insert. And instead of providing comments to students that are written, they can hear your voice and you can have audio comments, which is really, really powerful for kids. And so eventually this just returns to record button. Kids do not need the read and write extension, and they can press play and they can hear your feedback, okay, which might be quicker for teachers than typing feedback. Again, this feature only works right now in Google Docs, not in slides. The other thing that's really nice, again, I'm a special educator, so accessibility is important to me. And since we were in here with read and write, is you can take any text, highlight it. So it could be a news article, a PDF that's accessible. And you can click this audio maker and it will take that text, no matter how long it is, and automatically create an MP3 file reading that text. So students that need to hear and read along, there's an easy way without you having to record anything. You just highlight the text, create an audio maker. I have an MP3 file that I can attach to something, Google Classroom, Canvas, whatnot. And then the other thing that I was going to show you was you could use those voice notes to insert into Google Slides, but Moat is a lot easier. I do have a tutorial video on that, but Moat, when it works, is easier. And just as a bonus, you also have something called record to slides. So maybe you don't want just audio, you want video. So you can click this video and you can automatically decide your sharing preferences. You can click record and be like, hi kids. We're going to stop that. It will record automatically to your Google Drive. Click OK, and it will insert a video, including audio, into your Google Slides. So you don't have to record somewhere else and then import it. So there is my little video that you could have with directions. So if you need that visual along with the audio, there is another choice. And you can see it's really quick and the sharing settings are set up and super easy, and another way to increase accessibility for kids. And in my cheat sheet, which I'll put the link again into the chat, I do have, the link to the Chrome Web Store to install the extension, as well as a video tutorial on how to use all of these different things, because I realized this was super quick. So, but super fun. And that's all I got about audio in Google environment and slides.
Thanks, Melissa. Those were awesome.
You're welcome.
I'm going to use some of those for sure. So I had issues with Moat, which is the reason why I have this alternate way of adding audio to Google Slides. And the reason why my team was really looking for something is because we wanted them to have practice for the upcoming MAP assessment, where they have to click the speaker buttons and click every single time they want to hear a choice. We really wanted them to get used to seeing those things. So with Moat, it wasn't working for me at the beginning of the year anyway, but by this time around, I was playing with other extensions, and I came across one called Simple Audio Voice Sound Recorder. I'm going to go ahead and put that link to that extension in the chat. And I've had a little bit of lag today with presenting, so I'm hoping for good luck and not any hiccups like Melissa had. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. So this audio voice sound recorder, as I said in our last week's meeting, looks rough. I mean, it just looks very basic. It doesn't have any anything special about it. It doesn't have any cool graphics, but what it does is it offers you to import a WAV file directly to Google Slides, which I found at the beginning of the year when I was trying to import audio that MP3 wasn't compatible with Google Slides. So the other programs I was trying to use, it just wasn't working out. So this is what it looks like when you're in the Chrome Web Store. It's this little microphone with a blue note. So I'm going to show you what it looks like when you click on that extension. And my extension is up here in the top right in my extension bar. It's the microphone with the blue note. So this is what it looks like. Like I said, kind of rough, nothing pretty. But what you do is you simply click the record button and then you click the stop button. And then down below, a little WAV file will pop up. When you click that, it downloads to your computer. And then what I do, and I'll show you this in my drive, is I drag it to a sound clips folder that I've created in my drive. And I've made that whole folder with the share settings that it's available to anyone. So that way, if I share it with my team and they share it with their students and whatever the case may be, they don't come across those problems where they can't hear the audio in the slides. So I made a quick slide, and it just, says directions, drag the pictures in each slide to match the picture to the equation. I made that so fast, I'm sure there's a typo in it. Okay, so here's my drive. I just have a sound clips folder. You can see it has the little person logo on it. That just shows that it's available to anyone with the link. So I would record myself and just click record and start talking. So drag the pictures to match the equation. I would click stop. You'll see down here immediately, a little link popped up with my WAV file, and you can listen to it. Or not. Let me try that again. Drag the picture to match the equation. Okay. So I'm having hiccups too. It must be an audio issue day. So anyway, when that pops up, you would just click on that. Any file you download, it pops down at the bottom of your screen. So what I do is just toggle my tab over to my drive, and I just drag that into my sound clips. And it'll show that it's, uploading or whatever the case may be. And then I go over to my, back to my slide, and I do insert, and I do audio, and it'll automatically open your drive. For some reason, it won't just drag this downloadable file right onto the slide. It has to come from your drive. And so I always go to recent, because what that does is it puts the latest recording that I just did right at the forefront. And so it'll be the first one that pops up here. You click it, select. And what I like about it is it creates the little audio button that's very similar to the speaker buttons in like the programs that we use or in the MAP testing program. So you can see I have my little speaker button down here right now. So my kids have been able to do more things independently, because they can come into the slides now, click on that play button, and hear the directions for each slide. And it really, when I'm not on Google Meet, it really only takes me like 10 seconds to record, drag, and insert. Google Meet always lags me a little bit, but it's a really quick process, and they're getting really used to it, and giving them that independence. So thank you guys for letting me share.
And I added your directions, Christine, into that cheat sheet. So you've got all of those directions and links in one place.
You're awesome. Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Melissa and Christine. I really appreciate it. And, to be able to add audio to Google Slides or Google Docs is really important, isn't it? So that's wonderful. Thank you. All right. So, Robin, would you like to do the Google updates?
All right. I'm going to go ahead and let's go here. We'll just do window and share. All right, everybody seeing everything okay? Yes? We're good? Okay, so for the Google updates, I am adding the link into the Meet real quickly. just so that you have the link to this document, which is where we share what's new in Google this month. And every month we add into this document, and you'll see as you go that there are some new things. The first one to tell you about is the Smart Compose and Spelling Autocorrect available when adding comments in Google Docs. I was pretty excited about this because I am one of those people that when you get into commenting, that's where I make the mistakes, not in the main document. So when I'm trying to go through and respond to somebody, usually an administrator, I want to make sure that all of that is looking good. And so it's a wonderful feature that's now available to everyone, not just enterprise. So I was happy to share about that one. The second one is that you can join a meeting with new options on the Google Meet landing page. So this one allows you to create a meeting for later, start an instant meeting, or schedule it in Google Calendar now. This is something different. You can still enter a meeting code or a nickname to join a meeting, just so you know, but that there will be some additional options available to you. Third, we have new tools to troubleshoot network and performance issues. Has anybody had any issues like this in Google Meet? Let's see. What I was excited to see was that I can go into troubleshooting and I can actually see how my connection, if my connection is delaying, and what kind of experiencing I'm having when I'm wanting to use Google Meet, but also while I'm using Google Meet, so that it can help me understand what's going on with Wi-Fi, and it can help me to troubleshoot. In addition to that, we have one more, which is this just out today. You can resize the chat and room sections in Gmail on the web. Okay, so this one, what you're going to do is you're going to find that over here, you're going to be able to increase that size. Why is that important? It just makes it easier to stay on top of conversations and navigate to relevant chats or different things that you're doing within Gmail. And that's a wrap for updates.
Thank you so much, Robin. I really appreciate the updates. All right. So, well, next is open forum, y'all. So, anybody? Do you want to?
Does anybody have that share tab fixed?
Say that again.
Over the last week and a half, when you go to click on the share tab, it doesn't, it drops. Anybody have a fix?
Yeah, so I actually just read about this because it was annoying me. So I looked it up online, and apparently people have sort of pinpointed that it's an issue when we all upgraded to Chrome 87. So it's a Google issue, and that they're supposedly working on it. The only fix that I read was go back to Chrome 86, the version Chrome 86 before that glitch was happening. But yeah, it's super frustrating.
I was told today the next OS update will be within 2 weeks, and that will fix it. That they have it fixed for the next OS update, but that update won't be for a couple weeks.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. Lynch Elementary, is that where you teach, Jennifer? All right, thank you. Anybody else? Hey, it's only 4:30, guys.
Record timing.
I know. I was
It's
like,
been a
uh-oh.
long year already.
Okay. Kaya-san, hello. Kaya-san,
Hi.
where are you? Hey.
Yes, I'm here.
Hello. Well, would you
Konnichiwa.
konnichiwa? Would you like to say hi to
Ah,
everybody? I'm just
hi,
so
hi,
excited
hi.
that you are here.
Ohayo gozaimasu. It's actually good morning for me. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kae. I'm originally from Kyoto, Japan. I teach at the international school called Canadian Academy in Kobe now. I'm an elementary school ICT specialist. I met Miyoko at the Google Innovator Academy 2019. And I'm also the GEG Osaka City leader. So good to see you. Thank you. Actually, in Japan right now, the schools are not closed. I don't know, it's good or bad. We are all face to face. I haven't done online teaching for like 6 months already. So I'm very curious to find out what's happening in the States. Yeah, all the googly stuff. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Kaya-san. I just have to point that out. When you and I did the gig meeting,
Yeah, APAC Connect, APAC.
right? So Kaya-san and I and other female gig leaders, we did a little panel discussion and talking about the importance of having a role model. And so Kaya-san, now you know what I mean, right? Scott is the only male.
Yeah, I'm super impressed because the in Japan All Japan gig, the GG just had a town hall meeting this week. I would say out of 100 leaders, 10 maybe females and then only 2 came to the meeting. And it's not like this. And then one of the GG was saying that how to involve the female teachers coming to GG events and stuff. So I'm very impressed already that what you guys doing. Like, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I told you, I mean, like, I'm surrounded by female.
Yeah. Wow. This is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kyle and I are just lucky that they allow us to be a part of this group. Really.
Yeah, I will agree with you on that one, Scott.
Really?
We're very thankful. Thank you all.
Oh, that's so funny. But
Have you guys heard of the program that Google is doing for students, the Mind the Gap? Mind the Gap. The Google is doing online, I think this year for Japan. They present what's important why important to have a role models for female students in the STEM field. I just had the Googlers presented to my students in December. So that's something I know the US is doing, the whole world is doing. It's free. They do online for you students. And I was inspired by Googlers and I asked Miyoko to join. So
Well, that's interesting. That's the wording that's on the
Mind the Gap?
subways in
UK.
Europe, in London. Sorry, the tube.
Yep.
Mind the Gap.
Yep. Mind the Gap. I think the Miyoko and I made the Wakelet list of those articles. I think many organizations in the States doing, like Microsoft is doing something like that for female students. I forgot the name. Technovation Girls. I think the Little Bits is doing with San Diego. I forgot the name. Yeah, something like that. It's not like a Mind the Gap. Similar thing. Snap the Gap. Something like the snap something like yeah.
well, thank you so much, Kaya-san. And yeah, anyway, if you want to talk about, particularly teachers who are doing the online, if you want to talk about anything, I mean, it's just, I just think it's great that Kaya-san's here and Lindsay from Carson City is here. I just want to, I just want that more teachers from within Nevada, outside Nevada, to join. So anyway, this is an open forum, so please.
Let me put this out to the group. Would it be of interest ever to have like a table at, I'm looking at the 7 events that are coming out. I know they're all online, but is there any way that we should, or the group thinks that we should advertise this free resource virtually at any of these upcoming events? I mean, I guess one is February. One is already passed, but the rest are all coming up. Are we already advertising to these events, or do you think it's necessary, or what are your thoughts about that? Like having a virtual table at one of these, or a virtual, I don't know, flyer, or not. Maybe my maybe my speaker's broken. I don't hear anything coming from except crickets coming from the group. It's fine either way, but I love it. Let me say this: does anybody want to speak to any events that are coming up, or plug any of these events?
We have Spring Q coming up. Christia, I know I'm signed up to present at it, but I've been a little busy lately. So
the Nevada Spring Q.
Mm-hmm.
That one? Oh yeah. So that's that's coming up. That's another local kind of local organization, but that has reaches out beyond the state of Nevada. So like I just went to a Q I think Coachella. They had a virtual event this weekend and I went to it, right? And there were people actually internationally at that. So that's definitely a good one. Especially because it's local and virtual. So you'll really kind of network with people around the state of Nevada. So that is definitely a good one. Dana's presenting at that one. So that will be so exciting. And then what else is on our list? So the RPDP, I know the Nevada Computer Science Summit that's coming up. I am presenting at that one. So that'll have a lot of coding and robotics and just, I have not seen the schedule for that, the sessions, but that is by RPDP. So that's another good local one. And then Spring Q, the National Spring Q. That's always good. It's so cool. That's virtual. It's virtual. That was like my very first virtual summit last year because literally it was, I think the weekend or so after we went on lockdown and I was supposed to present on it. And so we just all jumped in and did it virtually. So that was kind of like the beginning. So I don't know if it's like good or bad that it's been about a year. You know what I'm saying? FETC, that's a really good national or probably international summit, and that's totally free, which it usually isn't. It's in Florida. I don't know about the Tech Rodeo. And then the Nevada STEAM Conference, that is actually being sponsored by the Nevada Museum of Art and Desert Research Institute. So they're doing a lot with design thinking. So if you're kind of want to get your feet wet in design thinking, or you want to see how you can take it further with students, that would be a really good one, and that's free in February. Well, that's what I know.
Anybody know about ISTE this year?
As far as I know, I mean, they're still planning it to be in person at San Antonio, but
what I saw today was it's both in person and virtual. So, yeah.
And their registration's opening. I contacted them because we were writing a grant for it, and they didn't have their prices up yet. But they told me the registration would be, would be up by the end of the month.
But this for the end of July, end of June?
January. We wish it was June, but it's not.
No, I mean the conference is in the end of.
It's in the end.
Not in December or whenever they had it this year.
I think it's the 26th through the 30th.
Yep.
All righty. Anything else? I do want to take a picture for the Twitter. Is that okay? All right. Okay, so smile. Yes. Thank you. All right. I mean, anybody else? Lindsay, hello from Carson City. Do you want to say something? No? She's gonna be mad at me tomorrow. All right. Okay. So, well, everybody stay safe. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. And we will see you guys in February. Thank you so much.
Mimi, thank you so much.
You are welcome. You guys are awesome. Take care.
Thank you, everyone.
Sign up for office hours.
That's right.
Thank you, Mimi. You always do a great job.
Oh, thank you so much.
And Dana, you doing okay? You're pretty quiet tonight. Hi. Hi.